Is live working? What's up? What? There's nobody here. Goodness. Killing me, Smalls. So anyways, what's going on, folks? Like 7 people. I'm just kind of bored. I thought I would do a little bit of live action. See what happens. So, I'm just trying to improvise some potato salad. That's about it. Yeah, it's as exciting as my day's been. So I'm cutting my little potatoes up. So what's everybody been into? I can't see the comments. I don't know if I'm doing live right or if I'm not. I've got my phone on landscape, so I'm not sure if it'll show the comments. Okay, I like wine. This damn channel again, huh? It's always this damn channel. Anyways, I don't have what it takes to make potato salad, so I'm just kindly, let me show you the hot mess I got going on. So I'm just trying to improvise on what I do have and see if I can't make something that's halfway okay. I've got some hard-boiled eggs over here in the sink. They're cooling down. And I've got some onions that I'm trying to cook. Let them get a little brown. So, what's up, Jennifer? Just trying to stay away from the coronavirus. I hear you, Raymond. People are starting to freak out. I mean, I get it. I mean, I really do get it. You know, it's not good, especially for older people over 40 like me, but I don't care, really. It's a virus, just like the flu. You know, it comes and goes. It's got a cycle. And I suspect when the weather gets a lot warmer, you won't hear nothing of the coronavirus anymore. It'll totally be something else, come out through the news. But what is, I think, something to worry about are the people that are freaking out. Those people are what's going to make it bad. I think it's funny that you used to, every time somebody would say, or I would tell somebody, I was into like preparedness or something like that, you know, they'd always look at me like I was a freak. Like, you're kind of dumb. You're preparing for what? The end of the world? Well, no, it's not really the end of the world. It's you prepare for hard times. Like, say if you lose your job, you're prepared. You got food. You've got a little side money. You can function without getting a paycheck. That is a benefit of preparedness. You have car insurance. You have home insurance. You have life insurance. But when you tell somebody you have food insurance, you know, like stockpiles of food, water, and stuff like that, they look at you like you're crazy. I can't wrap my head around that type of thinking from a lot of people. So I don't know. Uh, what does kind of worry me is the state of the economy due to everybody freaking out. It's really starting to affect a few things positively in gas prices. Ever finished the bathroom? I can't tell you if I ever finished the bathroom because I'm not ready to reveal it yet. I've got a few little things I need to do, very few things, and I just can't seem to get around to it because, as always, life throws me curveballs, and I just can't get to everything at one time. So that's what it is. I'm behind on my projects. I'm behind on everything. Just life. Every time I want to do something, it totally throws me off course and got to regroup. I've got back in the habit of working again, and that's kind of, woo, that pot's hot. Touching my elbow. Life, man. That's all I can say. It's I've got a buddy of mine that's wanting me to get back in the car sales business, and I've kind of been dabbling with that again, and it's the pay. Man, come here, Jamie. You want some baked potato on the floor? Come here. So, what makes that kind of hard is you get paid on a draw. And what a draw is in the car business is they pay you, say, like a base minimum wage, like $7.25 an hour or whatever. The hours are long, 40 to 50 hours a week. You normally work all the weekends except every other Sunday, and then you actually get paid once a month, which our pay for our commission is usually about the 5th of every month. So this has kind of caught me. I'm a month out for actually really getting paid in the car sales. So everything's slow. Except for the mobile home bathroom that I'm working on. She paid me some cash, and on top of that, she's paying for all the not necessarily tools, but all the stuff that I need to do the job. And right now, I have to get a tub flange extractor kit so I can get the tub flange out so I can pull the tub out. And without getting the tub out, I really can't do nothing else. So that puts that on hold about 7 days. So it'll be 7 days before I get to that. And yeah, that's all I can say, man. Life is, I've got such a list of goals of things I want to get done and improve on. Regrettably, it takes a stack of cash. I don't have stacks of cash. I've got little bitty piles, and I need stacks. Like $20,000 is what I'm trying to get in the next 4 months. So to give you guys an idea of the undertaking I'm undertaking, I want 20 grand in 4 months. And if you think of it, it's 5 grand a month. So that's a lot of money. Mind you, tax after tax. So I got a lot of stuff I got to do. So yeah, give you guys an idea of like things I've been thinking about here lately. The more and more the time goes on, I want to be more secluded, and I do want to have some land. I want to be on 10 or 20 acres of nothing but trees, and I want to build from the ground up. No trailers, no nothing. That is something I want to do long term. So who knows how that'll play out. I will always keep this place, rent it out, do Airbnb or something like that, but that's way on down the road. Way on down the road. Hell, I probably won't have a YouTube channel that far on down the road. So, but anyways, where are my 2 kids at? The cat is over here. She's laying on the back of the couch, and Jamie's taking a nap. So, Jamie actually got in a fight today. There was somebody's chow that just wandered into the property here, and Jamie was hiding in between the Power Wagon and the Infinity, and the chow, I guess, startled her or something, and Jamie went into full combat mode and put a whooping on this chow, and this chow was crying and limping, and the chow put up a fight, and Jamie's got a little cut on her nose, but I didn't get out there until it was over, and Jamie just walked up to me like, "Look what I did, Dad, I beat some ass." And then the chow was running up the street and limping, and so who knows what happened. But, you know, everybody thinks Jamie's a nice little cuddly dog, and she is. But she's got a little warrior in her, and she ain't scared to rip into somebody's arse. So, sounds yeah, Jamie, she's a good dog. I'll always have collies. After Jamie, I'll either get a wolf pup, uh, like on wolf dogs, and they're kind of hard to get a hold of. They're kind of expensive. I did meet a lady up in Indiana, and she actually raises wolf dog pups, and I can't remember they're up to like 20% gray wolf, and I've actually considered about getting one kind of soon, maybe, because Jamie's getting older, and I want to have a dog on hand that can actually do something like security, keep an eye on the place and protect Jamie and the kitty cat if I'm never not here. And I know it's kind of weird thinking, but you know, we're all getting older. You know, Jamie is, I am. Kitty cat's the oldest. I've had kitty cat. Man, I've had kitty cat since I was. This is no joke. 28, I think, and she's been with me for a long time. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just kind of screwing around, making some potato salad, or trying to make potato mash, something. I'll show you. It's I'm gonna disconnect you guys from my stand here. It's gonna get a little wobbly. Yeah. So you can see, that's all I got right now. Nothing special. I got some hard-boiled eggs I'm gonna crack and throw in there and mash them up good, and hopefully with enough mayonnaise or Miracle Whip or whatever I use, it turns into something. I'll call it potato salad. It might be mashed potatoes with eggs and Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, whichever I decide to use. So anyway, if y'all have any questions or anything, go ahead and I'll pay attention and I'll answer you. I've just been multitasking. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Like I said, I don't do live very often. I don't know. I don't know what got into me. Let's see. I hope my hard-boiled eggs are hard-boiled. No, I'm not a big little dog guy. So y'all don't like Miracle Whip. I grew up on Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is the best tasting bad stuff ever. I do like mayonnaise though. I just don't know if I have any. Dukes. Pirate Wagon's doing okay. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to really mess with it since the last update on the Pirate Wagon. I got too much going on. I do have a feeling when I get ready to do the front ball joints and all that stuff, the front end is going to get pretty expensive. I don't know if any of y'all have ever worked on like 3/4 ton or 1-ton Dodge trucks. In order to get the axle shafts out to replace those U-joints, you have to take the axle hub off, the hub bearing. And a lot of times those hub bearings get stuck inside the knuckle. And when you go to pull them out, the hub bearing separates in two different pieces. And you have to get a puller and do all kinds of weird stuff to get it out. And you end up having to buy sometimes a knuckle. You have to get a hub bearing. And then you've got the U-joint that might get messed up when you try to press it out, the little stub shaft. So then you got to get a stub shaft. It literally could turn into $1,800 just to get the front end rebuilt with the U-joints. That's not none of the steering stuff. So I'm kind of holding off on tackling that until I have all the parts assembled. That way, when I do start working on it, I'll have everything on hand. Because I don't want to take the truck apart and just be like, ugh, I'm stuck. It almost came out. I almost said the F word. So, I don't have pickles, but I got celery. Or not celery, but relish. So, yeah, back to the wolf thing. Gray wolves were almost hunted to extinction, and then they were put on the endangered species list until a couple years ago, and for some reason they took them off. I don't quite know why, and so people started doing the wolf pup thing, and but I've got a friend that's got one. They're extremely good dogs, but the thing is, they're extremely territorial. They're very pack related type dogs. Like once the dog gets attached to me and Jamie and KeeKat, they become very, very, very protective. So got to kind of be careful about that. And they require a lot of attention. It's just not a dog you can kind of hang out with and not really interact with. You have to, you know, put in some work handling them and playing with them and get them used to everything. So to have a wolf dog is a big responsibility. I just don't necessarily think I'm there yet with all my time getting ate up, but maybe one day. So yeah, I'm cracking my eggs. I don't think I cooked them long enough. I'm actually in my kitchen, or maybe you're in my living room. I don't know. So what's everybody got planned? Is anybody kind of getting ready for all the coronavirus crazies? Are y'all buying truckloads of toilet paper? I'm not gonna lie, I've got 48 rolls of toilet paper back in my cabinet, but I've had that for a year, so my booty's gonna be okay for a little while. Yeah, I don't think I cracked or hard-boiled my eggs long enough. Oh well. Haven't bought a thing. I just like having food that I can eat, for several times a week that lasts a while. So, Denise, aren't you in California? Like, what's that like? Smells like a rotten fart in my kitchen right now because of these eggs. Costco's are nuts. Well, if you can get out now and just go get your basic stuff, because when it really gets crazy and people start panic buying, even the people that don't care about stocking up are going to start stocking up because they see everybody else do it. You returned all your Coronas back to the store. I drank all my Coronas. I'm not giving them back for nothing. That is some of the crappiest beer I think I've ever had. I mean, I used to like it when I was like 18, but then all beer tastes like crap. Then once you find out what tastes good and what you like, Coronas are terrible. I just drink the Coronas because I can steal them from my neighbor. Well, that's good. It's always good to stay stocked up. Everybody poo-poos the people that prep. Even for the basic stuff, people poo-poo it. And they look at you like you're some tinfoil hat conspiracy nut, and it's totally not the case. Now, you do have the people that watch, was it like Extreme Preppers or whatever show was on Discovery Channel? All they did is make people that prepped a little bit look like complete lunatics. But like I said, everybody's got insurance for something, but nobody wants the insurance in case the power goes off or you can't go to work, or, when I had this finger sewed back on, I don't know if you can see it. Let me dry it off. When I had the tip of my finger, see that V in my finger? Well, that at one point in time wasn't there. It was gone. So I had to sew it back on, but I missed like 3 months of work for that. And if it wasn't for my prep cabinet and having a little bit of extra money and having enough food for 6 months, to take care of me and mom, it would have been a difficult time. But since I had all that food and stuff, it was a breeze. It really was. It was so simple. Go to Walmart. Yeah. You don't really want to hang out to Walmart pharmacies. Every time I go to the doctor, I ask the doctor to give me a little bit more, like a bigger prescription. That way I always have extra. It was I guess about a week ago, I had strep. I got over that really quick because I was taking 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day. And then he gave me some Oh, I can't remember what it is. But it was like 60 pills instead of the normal 20. So every time I get a prescription, I've always got extra and I keep it. And if it's medicine that expires fairly quick or has a short shelf life, I'll take it. I've got a little box. I'll put it in the refrigerator and keep it for just in case. So anyway, where is my towel? I always lose my towel. So anyway, I'm probably going to go ahead and cut this off here in about the next couple of minutes. I just want to make a live video and say what up. I'll post it in the next couple of days maybe. Because I know I post a lot and I think YouTube is dinging me for posting so much. Yes, that was from when the shed fell on it. I actually drank an extremely expensive bottle of bourbon when that happened. Which didn't help the bleeding any, but, you know, that bottle of Pappy's Van Winkle, I was kind of sad I cracked it open on accident. So, that's cool. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys here in a little bit. See ya. How do I stop it? I'll figure it out sooner or later.